hop back right on back into this painting. I know I said I was gonna get to a stopping point. I did. I literally worked in my yard for hours, and then I did a little bit of laundry, but I was like, I need to get back to my painting. So that's what I decided to do. So it's one of those things I feel like once you get in a rhythm, it's kind of hard to just stop. So I've been on this. Should be doing more laundry, but it's okay. Now my decision is, do I want to use paint for the rest of this, or if I want to use a waterproof eyeliner? Because I've been trying to paint it, but the details are so small that it's kind of hard to do. I think I am going to use this for this part because I've tried to do it with paint several times. I will end up having to go back over it with paint to get it, but at least, oh, this doesn't fit on there. Okay. At least for this part. Let's try it this way. And this is a waterproof eyeliner pencil, which is really nice for the small details. I wish it was dark brown instead of black, but not against the black. Yeah, this is a lot easier to work with for this particular part. And I know the more details I add to this, the more you're probably like, well, what was the point of all those colors? They're just like undercolors. Definitely still count, but it just looks different. And you'll still be able to see them. I'm not gonna completely fill it in. I just want these little breaks in it. Now I'm just trying to get to a space of trying to make sure I don't miss nobody popping up. So that part's more complete. Trying to stay with the flow of this, which from this angle it's kind of hard, but I'll add more details as it goes. I just know right now it's still wet, so whatever I go with, I have to just leave it. So you can see what that looks like now, which I'll go back in and add some of those details to the face too here in a minute. I'm excited to get through this because there's a few things I've been wanting to do. So the sooner this is done, the sooner I can step into my next. So that's what that looks like. I don't know if I can really see the little details. I probably could put that light on. I don't know if I need it though. Just gonna add the detail back on the nose. Just okay, that actually worked out pretty well. So that's what that looks like. And then, so most of the stuff on this painting is acrylic paint. So for her face, her hair, everything is acrylic paint. And this is just like a waterproof eyeliner, which is just giving detail work. Because honestly, I tried my best to do this part with the acrylic too. It was really, really hard. And the flowers themselves are just like cloth. So it's mixed medium, technically, I guess you could say. And then the clear coat for the eyes is nail polish clear coat, which I am going to plug this up because if I don't, y'all are not going to be able to see as well. So let me do that. Okay. Hopefully that helped you all see it better. Not really sure if that made any difference for you all. But hopefully. And let's see what I got going so far. And I'm just trying to add a few more details. And then I'm gonna add another line for her eye, which I did earlier with the black high gloss paint, which right now this is kind of reflective too, so a little bit of wing action, because why not? I like that one better, but and then under the eye, I need to fix her teeth, so I definitely need to do that. Thank y'all. Thanks for liking the lives. Thanks for subscribing, everybody. I know I'm supposed to be like singing, playing the guitar or something, but I'm still stuck in this picture. But thanks for all the support. See if I can get these eyes right. These eyes have been kind of hard. Thank y'all. Anybody have any questions? All right, well, that was kind of, I don't know if I rushed it or not. Look, we've tried it several times with this, and that's what I got this go round. So I tried. I gave it like a winner's he ho, and that's what happened with that. Okay, back on this mouth again, which I feel like I've given a million trillion layers to trying to fix these teeth. Which I'm gonna have to redo the teeth one more time too. So it's fine at this point. I'm just trying to get the outline more right to get that all blacked out. Which one thing about this I like is that it dries really quickly. So that's actually pretty awesome. Less likely to smudge it. And I am gonna just put like a little bit of black under the lip itself and under the chin. All right, that part's pretty good. Like I'm cool with that. I see where some of these lines could have been a little bit cleaner, but it's fine. Not mad at that. I am gonna fix her tooth right now because I feel like she might be happier with like a full grill. Hey, Uncle Jukebox, she came back again. Thanks for returning. And we back. Yeah, this in yard work. I got some videos I gotta post on here so y'all can see how that turned out. I did a lot today in like a very short period of time. Thank you for your support. But yeah, so let me show you what I've done since the live started. I'm sure you can really see the difference. Right now, I'm about to just give her her tooth back because I feel like she would be happier if her tooth came back in her mouth. So let's see. Let's start this right here. And this is not a good brush apparently, but it's fine. I'll fix it like one more time later. I feel like this tooth is slightly lower than that one. I'm not really sure. Trying to figure out what I'm missing. I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure it out. Look, real time. But I feel like I like it though. So that's how that went. Now she has a full mouth of teeth. I feel like she should have some bottom teeth in her too. So I'm gonna try one more time with this. If I mess it up, I'm just gonna paint it black and call it cute. I don't know. What are we thinking? Are we liking the bottom teeth or should I just ignore that? What are we thinking, people? Talk to me. I know they're kind of spacey though, right? What are y'all thinking? Talk to me. Yes, because I did that black marker. Apparently, it doesn't grab like the white immediately, so it's like it has to be layered up. I didn't realize it did that either. I was today's years old when I figured it out. Hey, Miss, remember you said perfectionist. You're right. You're right, Uncle Jukebox. So y'all like the teeth. So you like the teeth. Okay. So we will keep them. You know how I am. I've been took teeth away, put teeth back, took teeth away, put a tongue right there, and then been like, you know what? I think I like the teeth. So let's just see what that looks like. And honestly though, them teeth are kind of like she had a hard life though. Some of them teeth. Yes, I would marry her. She's gorgeous. Cool. And then let's get this going. Thanks for your kind words. I feel like I don't know. I think maybe I should take a step back on them teeth though, because I feel like maybe I'm overthinking it. Because it is supposed to be a little darker. Because like your bottom teeth are typically like darker. Maybe not so dark, but I do need to let it dry. Because if I don't, it's gonna create like this weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it's better to let it sit. Trust me. Okay, so now while that's setting, I'm gonna add. Is it coming out? A little bit of red on this. And yeah, I realized I've done more work on this picture and got more finalizations today than I have in forever. Cray cray. Yeah, I was supposed to go running today, but it started storming and I decided not to go for a walk, which is so pretty out right now. I should just go do that here. And I'm just adding in. I know that white just did its own weird thing on there. And I know that's gonna bother me. May not change it. But look, I'm trying, y'all. It's I don't know why. I don't know why it bothers me so. But and as it dries, it always looks so different than whatever I thought it was gonna look like. So then I'm just like, decisions. But see what I mean? How like her lips are popping out. It's too yeah, like in that. It's all that's all that matters. Thank you. Yeah, I'm starting to like it too. All the nuanced details. And acrylic is a very, very a pen oriented paint to work with. Like it will talk to you and tell you about yourself and have whole opinions about it. Painter sketch. Okay, they want us to try a Q&A. Would you rather paint or would you rather sketch? What makes y'all happier? Oh, I didn't start it. Sorry. My bad. Just asking if y'all rather paint or sketch. I have to be in the mood for everything. So I do both. I paint, I sketch, I draw. But realizing that some of these things are just really truly are me overthinking it because I don't know why, but okay. So I like the lips now. So see how that looks. Paint for you, Uncle Jukebox. You rather paint? Did we figure out how you could tag yourself in some of your paint or tag me in some of your paintings? And if you haven't figured out how to tag me in your stuff, just you don't have to retract anything. Feel free to send it to me on Instagram and then also give me your YouTube name and I'll post it that way and create a tag for y'all. Just staying true to what I was doing initially with the highlights with and the hair, which is basically a cute way for me to use what's left of the paint. And then I also kept putting a little bit in the eye, which I don't know if I can do it this time. Oh, I did. Yay. Well, sketch and paint. Mel, you like to sketch and paint and you came back. You don't paint Uncle Jukebox. Why not? Like I said, be sure to tag me in y'all stuff. Like y'all can send me messages at Markette underscore official on Instagram and then like just DM it to me and then add it and then give me your username for YouTube and I'll make sure I post it with that so that way I can tag you on Instagram and YouTube. So the Mod Podge really does stick. It's just not as sticky as some of the stuff I'm used to normally using. I'm seeing just a few mistakes, nothing too crazy. Um, really loving the little details that started happening. Oh, you just make voiceover? Well, if you want to make a voiceover to one of my videos, as long as you're being positive, I'll post that too. I don't mind. That still counts. That's still doing something. Trust me. So we're gonna add little yellow. That's a lot of yellow. I said a little, but a lot came out. Add some black. So now we're just gonna add just a little bit more detail to her hair. Cause really, I think she's getting closer to done. Okay, let's see what this does. Light fingers. It looks like I took mustard and I spilled it on the painting. Yeah, I'll see in a minute. But um definitely not gonna go all the way around on this, but see what I mean? It kind of looks like mustard. I haven't done drawings in months. It's okay. Mel, you still got plenty of time. You definitely have lots and lots of time. And I'm interested to see what you come up with. Because I thought that there was a way that I could take it directly on YouTube, but I didn't really see it. It says that I have the settings so that you all can. I was told that it's hard to do. How hard is it to do? I personally don't know, but I was willing to post somebody's stuff because I feel like that's what we should do. So this is what we got going. Honestly, I'm cool with the way this looks. You say yes. Um, the only other thing I kind of want is just a little bit more of my favorite color because I feel like it was muted when I was adding in some of the other tones before. So I'm just gonna add like a little bit more. And then I need to find a board I want to use to clean the brush. But really honestly, like not mad at this at all, really. Oh, you said she's pretty? Thank you, Mel. Yeah, I know we was on some sketchy rides there for a little while. Okay. I was just checking my brush. Yeah, sometimes the color is over blending, which is creating an effect that I'm meh to, but it's okay. Okay. So what are we thinking? Security. She's in her security state. All right. So this is what it turned, how she turned out. I actually don't like the way, I feel like this angle is probably weird. So it's kind of taken away. I definitely need to do more to her teeth. Let me do it this way. Maybe that'll help. So there's no glare. Does that help? Like from this angle, she kind of looks more like a Barbie. But I am noticing. Let me take this away. Oh, okay, there we go. Yes. Oh, it did help. Good. Cool. The only thing I did notice that I really, really need to do is add the rest of her teeth in there. Well, I'm dirtying up clean pellets. See, I've had pellets this whole time, and I just chose to use this instead. So let's add some more white to her teeth, which I need to find a clean spot on there. And slightly rounded brush, which I have so many more brushes, but well, actually I just use the squared off with this is the bottom tip anyway. So, and I realized too, like there's some aspect to this. It's just gonna be, yeah. I don't know what I don't like about that, but that part is better. But now it's like the lip line is off. But I had to do it that way because if not, it would have been this weird break between her lip and her teeth. Let's see if I can fix it with this. This is black, which probably should be red, but we'll start off with black and then go back in with red. I'm just taking the leftover black to add like texture to her lip. This is actually a really good brush. This is actually my first time ever trying this brush, and I really, really like the small details. It's actually giving me a lot of control. Normally, I wouldn't be so brazen with some black. Okay, so this is, you're really good. You did a great job. Thank you, Derek. So look, that's what's going on with this. And I'm realizing that with the, Derek, when did you get on here? Hey, I've been talking to Uncle Jukebox and Mel. I just noticed a new person pop up. Hi. So now we're gonna go back with the red, and hopefully I didn't just ruin the tip of the red because this paintbrush, because now it's like me being aggressive. Okay, so let's go back in and we're gonna create some more little lines. Same thing we've been doing, just to kind of offset the color. Add more red. I'm so glad I chose to plug my car in because I was gonna go back downtown today so I could do the 2 Mile Tuesdays, and then it ended up raining really hard, storming, and that's like, but before all that's like, let me charge my car so I don't have to sit at the charger as long. And then after it started raining, I was like, man, I ain't going nowhere. Glad I did because got to go live. All right, so you say yes, you're really good. You did a great job. Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Mel. You say yes. Okay, so let's look and see what we got going. And I'll turn it around too before I call her done. I'll turn it around the other way so y'all can see it without the glare. Because I remember you all saying that you could see it better that way. But for just this moment, I just want to add a few more details. Which I really like. Maybe I can add, I don't want to add red to her eyes. I wish I had this other, I have this towel that I was using to wipe my paintbrush on. I don't want to use this one because I really like that towel still. So, let's see if we can add micro dots to this part without accidentally smudging. Yeah, that actually worked out nice. Okay, cool. Got that done. Is there any white left? Just a little bit. That's not really white. That's some weird color. So, but I'm glad y'all like it. Thank you. I know y'all be thinking I'm just like zoned out. I'm paying attention. I am reading. I just trying to focus on what I'm doing as well. Sometimes I have to look away. Sometimes I'm zoned out. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I'm truly zoned out. But overall, I still care. So that's that. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for subscribing. Love everyone who's commenting. That matters more than anything because y'all are showing me that y'all are paying attention and are engaged. Because she needs a little bit of passion in her hair. Frames her face beautifully, actually. Okay. You see what I mean? How like adding those little pops of colors just like really like brought it together in a pretty way. And I'm gonna use a little bit of this pink to pop her lip, which is probably gonna make it look chapped a little bit, but we'll see. And then a little bit more red. And I know somebody's probably like, why do you keep going over? It changes the color every single time, I promise you. And like the texture it builds, it just keeps building. So you can always kind of see it in real life and depending on the angle when you've been building it up. Okay, so that's what that does. And yeah, here, for real, without the glare, hold on, do it this way. Whoops. I know, camera. So that way you can kind of see more like how I see it. Which is different. And I don't know why it looks so different from this angle, but it does. So that's more like how it would look on a wall. And I don't know why that changed the way it looked, but it really does change it. Her teeth are something sketchy. From a distance, they still look sketchy. I think it's just like as the white's drying, it's just bleeding through with the other color. I don't know, but if it don't work this time, I might be like, forget it. So using that little liner I use is only good if you know for sure you're done with all your other stuff. But I kind of like the way that just created her effect with her teeth though. Low key, I'm not mad at that. But I can rock with that. How you like the shading? Thanks, Mel. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that. Like I think it turned out pretty cool. I'm good. I don't see think of someone to change. So let's see, where can I sign it? I've never signed it down the neck before, so we'll do that. Okay. So I signed it on her neck. Markette Troy, June 2026. You said a necklace? Come on, Mel. We're done. It's already signed. We're done. All done. In sign language. No, I'm good with that. She got a tattoo on her neck with my name on it. Cause she in love. No, Albert. We're done. All done. I know. Like, we've given so much time. Thank you, Mel. I know. We've given so much time to this painting. She's supposed to been done and done over and done to the point like, dang, you still not done. The only thing I know, I said I'm gonna change it. The only thing I will change though is this little spot right here, cause like her hairline is just saying help. But other than that, which is going to create, you give a mouse a cookie. Nope, nope, not this time though. Yeah, I'm done. I'm good with that. See, I just closed up her part. But thank y'all. Um, so now y'all can say I watched it from the beginning and to the end. But no, we're done. Oh, yeah, I don't see if I can record. Okay. Save the photos. Let's see if we can get this angle right. See if I can grab that. If anybody want to put a comment on that part, y'all gonna be on the screenshot. Okay. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add before I screenshot it one more time? Because that's what I'm about to do. So I've already created 2 screenshots. I'll make a post about them. So if y'all want to put any other comments, now is your time to do that because I'm going to screenshot that and add it to the post. So I'm going to give y'all a chance to comment. Well, yeah, just do it now. Okay. Well, I need to find the angle that shows how I see it though, because right now it's showing something crazy. And I'll do it from this way too, so that way there's the non-reflecting way. Girl, just wait for our great artist. Thanks, Mel. And that will be on the post. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so that's the end of that. And thanks for watching everyone. I'ma hop off of here. I gotta do like a little bit of housework, but I might get back on here later. But later, y'all. Good day.